Coming up on DC News Now at 4, a high school student arrested for threatening mass violence at his school. Reaction from concerned classmates.
Then an update on the child rescued from a car fire in Maryland. We're hearing from the pastor who saved his life.
Well, a quiet evening is ahead, but we are tracking some showers as we end out the work week.
And remembering 2 young brothers lost in a Virginia house fire. A community coming together to honor the lives taken too soon.
Plus, the Washington Mystics making moves while they'll play at least one of their games this season at Capital One Arena.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thank you for joining us on this Thursday for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Tosin Fakile in for Annalisa Gale. This afternoon, we want to warn you. Some viewers may find the details of the story very disturbing. Police say an 18-year-old high school student who had plans to carry out a school shooting in Montgomery County is behind bars.
Yeah, police say that he wrote a 129-page manifesto laying out his plans.
Yeah, DC News Now's Randy Bass is live from Wooten High School. The school police say he targeted. And Randy, you got a hold of the court documents in this case. What more can you tell us about his alleged plans for this really scary situation?
Yes, and again, some viewers may find these details to be disturbing and upsetting. Officers say 18-year-old Alex Ye had been on their radar since early March after someone tipped them off to the manifesto he'd been working on, what he called his memoir or his book. As I walk through the hallways, I cherry-pick the classrooms that are the easiest targets. Those chilling words written in Alex Ye's 129-page manifesto. Words police say laid his plans for a school shooting at Wooten High School. Ye, whom students say is transgender, claims the book is a work of fiction. He also went on to write, quote, I have also considered shooting up my former elementary school because little kids make easier targets, end quote. Court documents point to a pattern of homicidal and suicidal ideation over the last year and a half. Ye had been in and out of institutions and hospitals receiving mental health care. In his writings, police say he wrote about how it would bring him great satisfaction and joy to kill. As early as 2022, he allegedly told counselors at Wooten High School of his plans to, quote, shoot up the school. James Chen is a senior. He says he had class with the accused when they went by the name Andrea.
I never really knew her, but it seemed to her like she was just a quiet person and a nice person. It was really unexpected.
A Wooten freshman we talked to today said she was in 6th period when she heard the news.
I was in shock. I did not know what to say because when you hear about these things going around at schools, you never expect it to actually happen to you.
Other neighbors feeling relieved, but still on edge.
Yeah, I'm just glad they got him. Nobody's safe. It's very, very sad.
Yeah, those police documents go on to reveal that officers tried to get in touch with Ye, tried to talk with him while he was receiving mental health care at Suburban Hospital about a month ago. He declined to speak with officers at that time. Police, though, are planning to hold an additional press conference tomorrow to put forth more details in the case. We'll continue to follow the story as it develops. For now, though, live in Rockville, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
What a scary circumstance, and it could have had a completely different outcome there. All right, well, we're going to take a live look outside right now. Switching gears, it is very picturesque outside. The sun is out. Temperature's a little warm, if you ask me, Mark.
Things are nice for now. Let's head over now to weather forecaster Brittany Ward, who's in for Damon Matson with the first look at our forecast. And Brittany, how long will this last?
You know, the good news is we're going to be seeing dry conditions as we head through your evening, but then tomorrow we are tracking some rain. So satellite and radar kind of showing you what's been going on across the DMV the last couple of hours. We saw those clouds earlier today. Now they have rolled their way out of the area, starting to see some sunshine right before sunset, but clouds will begin to roll their way back in as we head into the evening. Now zooming satellite and radar out to kind of show you the wider view, at least we're seeing dry conditions not only here in the district but across the mid-Atlantic and portions of the Northeast. What we're going to be keeping our eye out on, though, is that storm system off to the west. That'll be moving through as we head into the end of the week, providing us with a few scattered showers. So overall, not looking too bad stepping out the door right now, still holding on to the upper 70s here in the nation's capital. 78 is the current temperature here. Lower 80s, though, as you head over there to Fredericksburg, Virginia. Then further off to the north and west, we are a tad bit cooler, seeing those temperatures in the lower 70s. So planning the rest of your evening out, not going to be bad at all. We'll slowly start to see those temperatures dip down into the 70s as we head into that 6 o'clock hour. Then we're talking upper 60s by 8 o'clock. We slowly start to see those clouds roll in for the second half of the overnight, with lows dipping down into the 40s and 50s. So keep it here. We'll have a look at that timing of the rain and what to expect heading into the weekend coming up in just a bit.
All right, Brittany, thank you. Developing now, Fairfax County police are investigating after a woman was shot and killed earlier today. Police say that it was unclear where the shooting occurred. Detectives began investigating the shooting just before 2 this morning. They say a man brought the woman who was fatally shot to Mount Vernon Hospital and remained on scene. The relationship between the two is unclear at this time. Police say this is a homicide investigation.
A Prince George's County public school bus crashed into a home in Adelphi this morning. Tiger Munn, who covers that county for us, has more from the scene.
For these Prince George's County homeowners, a sunny Thursday morning turned to a day of devastation.
Here in this house for 29, almost 30 years, and this happened. It's devastating right now. I really cannot tell you what's that next move. I don't know.
Homeowner Victor Silva is reacting to what's left of his home after a Prince George's public school bus crashed into the front of his home. Around 9 a.m., the police responded to the 10,000 block of Riggs Road. When they arrived, a Prince George's public school bus crashed into the front of the home. No students were on the bus at the time of the incident, and thankfully no one inside the home was injured. Silva is now trying to figure out how to pay for the unexpected expenses.
I have family, but I don't like to be a burden to them. I just like to either, well, the insurance got to give me to a hotel or something like that.
The bus driver was brought to a nearby hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and a reason for the crash remains under investigation. Reporting in Adelphi, I'm Tiger Munn, DC News Now.
And over to Fairfax County, where a school bus crashed into a building earlier this morning. That happened on Braddock Road in the Fairfax area. County Fire and Rescue say 3 people were taken to the hospital. They're expected to be okay.
An emotional reunion in Baltimore today as a family meets the man who helped save their loved ones from a burning vehicle.
Yeah, we showed you this video last week. Take a look at your screen. A local bishop pulling a young child from the flames. The crash happened on 495 in Prince George's County.
DC News Now's Marielle Carbone is live from Johns Hopkins Hospital where the boys being treated. Marielle, that family says that they are just so grateful.
Yeah, they really are, Mark. Today, the family calling Bishop John Adoteng Boateng a hero and an angel. They all had a chance to meet outside the hospital here today, shaking hands, giving hugs, and praying together. Now, the family tells us that Shericon Roberts Brown was at work driving a dump truck with her son, 5-year-old Erjimez Brown, in tow when that crash happened. Police say the truck blew a tire, crossed traffic, crashed, and burst into flames. Bystanders like Bishop John jumping into action to rescue the two of them. The family says it's still shocking to see that video, and today they are just so grateful their family members are still alive.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything you have done to assist my family so that they can live.
He's an angel because, you know, some people don't make it out of situations like that.
And today the bishop bringing a teddy bear and cards and gifts for the young boy. He tells us he really hopes to stay in that child's life forever, and he hopes to be an inspiration for him when he gets older, that he will do something like this for someone else. Now both mother and son are being treated for burns and other serious injuries. The family tells us that they are not speaking verbally, but they are communicating with them. The boy and his mother both opening their eyes and able to nod their heads. We're told they have a very long road ahead of them for both as they continue healing. We'll have much more on this story coming up on the news at 6. But for now, reporting live in Baltimore, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Marielle, thank you. Today, Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin is signing a bill into law that he says will allow universities in Virginia to be more competitive and allow college athletes to be better compensated for their skills. The governor signing House Bill 1505 giving Virginia colleges and universities more involvement in the NIL process. The new law allows universities to help negotiate deals with companies and even pay college athletes for the use of their name, image, and likeness, something that the NCAA currently doesn't allow, and it also makes it illegal for the NCAA to pass certain restrictions on NIL deals.
I don't want anybody to come to the University of Virginia just because of NIL, but it's important to be able to speak openly and honestly in that space. And for us, we wanted to be a part of the package.
Well, the new law will take effect July 1st.
And back in the district, Mayor Bowser gave more than $300,000 to several gun violence prevention programs to help curb youth crime and help steer the youth in a more positive direction. DC News Now's Yamarisa Say is at the mayor's office with more.
Yeah, more than 30 nonprofits and people heavily involved in the community will get a portion of this grant, and they're all working to accomplish the same goal, and that's to save our youth. As youth crime increases across the district, so does the need for more resources and mentorship. According to police data, from July to December 2023, MPD arrested nearly 1,200 juveniles for various crimes. On Wednesday, Mayor Muriel Bowser announced she will give away $330,000 in grant money to 31 nonprofits to support community-based gun violence prevention programs. Each nonprofit or people a part of the building blocks of DC of gun violence will each receive mini grants. 5 of those organizations will focus on the inner work, like conflict resolution, programming on anger management, emotional self-awareness, healing from trauma, and other social and emotional skills. While the other programs will focus on life training, outdoor educational activities, reading, and so much more. In a statement, the mayor says these grants are one way we support people who know our community and who know our young people, and they're helping us build a safer, stronger DC. Now, the mayor's office says they do plan on doing the grant program again this summer. For now, reporting in Northwest DC, I'm Yamarisa Say, DC News Now.